Hello. I'm making James rub my shoulders. Do you like my hairstyle? I think it's quite nice.
Yes.
Okay. We need... No, you're not leaving. We need to figure out what to put in our F off Friday. But yeah. So Silly has 2 points. Smoothie has 3 points. Let me write this down. Silly 2. Smoothie 3. Yarn 1. Okay. Hi, don't go.
Yeah.
No, you're not allowed.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Oh no, the crafter thumb.
Is there anything that anyone wants to see for our F off Friday vote? Since we don't have anything, let me know.
You like leave cat couch on as a staple. It's clearly not going to be done today.
Cardigan. Okay. Mermaid cross stitch. Okay. It was not, but we did finish a nice big section of it, which was exciting. We finished like the whole bottom left corner, and now we have to do the bottom right. Halloween Town. We'll probably work on that at some point. And like we don't need to put Diamond Dot because I'm gonna finish that like early next week. So that doesn't need to be on here because I only have one little section left and I'm just gonna be like, it's Tuesday or whatever. So we could put the couch back on. We could put I don't know. I figured. Oh, hi, are you coming up? Hello. She was very happy to have lunch today. But hi everyone, welcome in. Hi Tigress. I didn't say hi to everyone. Silly and Smoothie and Petrichor and Sharn and Tigress. Oh, red ant. Oh no, that's rude. We just found 2 ants in this office and I'm like, there's no food in here. What are you doing? And Smoothie. Disassociating and crafting sound like you know what you need today too? Yeah, let's do it. I forgot I'm called Smoothie. I mean, I can call you by a different name if you want. I can absolutely do that. You forget you're silly all the time? Do you want me to call you by your government name? Because I already know yours. I can do that. I don't know Smoothies. No. Brain's not braining. Got it. What other projects do I have? Honestly, one of the things that I think of, I never finished the St. Jude quilt. That would be a sewing machine project. I don't know if that's something that people would be interested in. You would be? Oh, you're so beautiful. To know that? Oh, such a pretty girl. Alright, so we can put St. Jude quilt sewing. So yes, my plan is to start doing Miniverse again. If I'm being completely honest, I'm kind of saving them for when James leaves. because then I have something fun to do on Mondays to look forward to. Because, like, I won't be streaming this Monday because we're going to be, well, maybe. But then I was going to bring back mini Mondays while he's gone. So I've been saving the ones that I really want to get are the new pet ones. Oh my god. Have you seen those, Belzy? They're so freaking cute. Also, Silly, where would you like your 2 points? Smoothie, where would you like your 3? And Charn, where would you like your 1? Where would you like your points? Who's so pretty? Artie's so pretty. B for you. Charn has 1 point. Cardigan for Silly with 2 points. And Smoothie, where would your 3 points go? Hi, Allison. Also, let's not forget I started a timer. D. Oh, all right. Ma'am. I have some stars to fold up too. Facebook apps need to stop changing stuff. Here you go. He's a baby girl. Don't bite me. Ouch! Ma'am. I will bite you back. Messenger community is disappearing? What's that? I did. I watched him play the beginning and then it got kind of late, so I didn't see the end, but I did see part of it. I need to watch the rest of it. I was there for like the beginning bits. Oh my god. Did he really? Oh. To be completely honest, being added to those automatically anytime you joined a group was one of the most annoying things I've ever experienced. Like, I can imagine it was really great when it was done in a way, I don't know, it just bothered me so much. It'd be like, I'm just in a random thing. Oh, this is what I want. Every time a search bar is moved, an angel loses its wings. You started watching Voyager last week? Oh, what do you think so far? What episode are you up to? That's so fun. Best series besides Lower Decks. Doc's been having the kids watch it with him, James. And 3 out of the 4 of them like it. The fourth one, he's like, I'm pretty sure she just dislikes it because we all like it. Here, hold on. Look at this. I need these mini verses. I have to figure out what store has them, and I need to find pinhole guides. So some of these fish are from other kits, but look at like bunnies, and there's reptiles, and like birds, and hedgehog. Like there's frogs, more birds. Like they're so cute. They're not really a lot of resin with them. There's guinea pigs, lizards, hamsters. So like I love the way that this person set it up like a little pet shop. And, like, took all the extra little bits. Like, this is great. This is so good. I want to do exactly this. Because these are the Miniverse, like, this is their buildings, too. Like, their little plastic buildings. But I freaking love it. Now, like, the cats and, like, the dog, like, those aren't Miniverse. But, yeah. I freaking need it. And I need to get all of the rest of the fish that I don't currently have. Hi. Okay, let's fold up these paper stars from yesterday. Up to season 3. It's okay. See, TNG, for me, the reason that I like Voyager is it's not episodic. Like, there's a storyline. There's a plot. It's not just... Today we found a black hole and we're gonna go poke it. Like, half the time you're like, that's a really bad idea. Do you not remember what happened last time? So I like the fact that there was like there was a point. You didn't want to miss an episode because you were gonna miss stuff. And honestly, I know a lot of people have a soft spot for for TNG. It's my least favorite. It's my least favorite one. I like Picard after Voyager. And, not Cisco. I know I watched him, though, too. Because, yeah. But yeah, isn't that super cute? So I need to get those mini verses. But yeah, Mini Monday will be coming back. I have the plants from Georgina. I have some more of the candy from the Hogsmeade, or the Honeydukes, rather. I still have some potions left. And I have some food things left too, so I haven't even bought any in a while. I just had a lot of stuff left over. Hi, Mom. I have seen the Jurassic Park ones, so fun Megan fact, I've never seen a Jurassic Park movie. So... they're cool, and it would be kind of fun maybe if like they go on sale to get like one of them to put in the pet shop, because that would just be fun and silly. And like there's a dinosaur that you could buy at the pet store. Yeah, I've never seen any Jurassic Parks. I've seen a lot of people like talk about how to make the minis not look bad. Like, they're another one where you don't want to add like all the powder because then you won't be able to see anything, but they don't state that in the instructions. Like, if you're just like, oh, add the powder and you dump it all in, yeah, problem. I also like that Voyager has an overall plot. My favorite thing about it, though, is that the captain is a woman. Janeway is a strong leader, but also feminine, and it was such an amazing thing to see as a young girl. I agree. I really dislike Kirk. Because he was just a womanizer who seemed to have a goal of just kissing everything. And that he ended up in a fair amount of trouble because of that. Love Janeway. Yeah, Mom, which is your favorite Star Trek that we watched growing? Like, which Star Trek series? He was sleazy. He kissed Dude, how many aliens did Kirk have to make out with? And then all of a sudden be like, oops, I kissed that alien and now she's pregnant because evidently kissing is how this alien... And it's just like, oh my God, stop. And all of the pausing sets me off. I'm like, buddy, no one speaks like that. Which was the one... Janeway and Picard, my favorites too. Which was the one that had Quark in it? Like, where he had, like, the station... Was that Deep Space Nine? Where, like, they would come back to, like, the little... It was Deep Space Nine. That one I liked, too. I would say, like, those would be my top 3. Janeway, Picard, Deep Space Nine. Where the heck is my pattern for this? I have too many patterns on my phone. And you cringe. I never liked him to begin with, which is why, like, when growing up, my brother loved Star Wars. Loved it. Inhaled it. Watched it all the time. And my dad was like, well, if you love Star Wars this much, and I think in an effort to stop seeing the same movies over and over, he's like, we should try Star Trek. And started at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start. And I tried starting with them, and I was like, this is terrible. Like, I don't like anything about this. And then they got to Janeway. And I was like... Because, like, I would still be in the room sometimes. I'd be reading, I'd be crafting, I'd be doing something else. And then we got to Janeway, and I was like... Now, I will say the newer Star Treks that have come out on streaming platforms, Discovery, Strange New Worlds, those are top tier. Like, if you haven't watched those and you like Star Trek, those are so good. Like, I can't recommend those enough. Okay, I did the base, so we're onto the back panel. Oh my gosh, I have to chain 98. It's 96 half doubles. We're gonna do it as a foundation row. Then I don't have to restart. I don't have to chain in, or I don't have to single crochet or half double crochet into 96 stitches. Because that sounds miserable. That's what you do, yeah. Eight. Ooh, what are you working on? You're far into your project, whatever it is. But welcome in. A colorwork cow tapestry? Wait, that sounds so cute. A cow pattern, so just cow spots. I love that. I have a Dalmatian, so I feel like a cow spotted blanket could also work as a Dalmatian spotted blanket. 1 year Patch was a cow for Halloween. It's one of my favorite pictures. He had udders and everything. And I made Coco a Beanie Baby that year. She had like a big Beanie Baby tag, like the big tie, the TY. And it was like clipped to her collar, so she was a Beanie Baby. Have to change the shape of... Yeah, yeah. Some things would have to get changed. But I find sometimes that like cow print items can be kind of Dalmatian spot-esque. Depends on, again, what the item is. I feel like if it's fabric... Hello? Hi, what are you doing? Oops, I didn't click that, did I? You know what I should do? Hang on. Here's a free Megan tip. Do you have a bajillion things that you have to count? Stitches? That's the word. Add pins or stitch counters, or stitch markers rather, every 10 stitches. Because then if you lose count, you just go back to where the last 10 was. You go 10, 20, 30, whatever. And then you can just count from there. Instead of having to be like, oh my god, I have to count to like 60. Oh my god, I have to count to 70. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. See, I missed one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is what I do like when I make baby blankets or anything like that, if it's not worked from the center. "96 stitches is where I wish I had copy paste." No, you know what? I don't mind doing the 96 stitches. It's going to be all the rows. I have to then stitch 96 stitches for until it measures 7 inches. That's where I wish that I could copy and paste, because doing that... This is for the couch. This is the back panel. Yep. Couch, couch, couch. Yeah. Did every 20 stitches. There you go. I'm gonna take a Tylenol. I like that my Tylenol is just sitting on my desk. Switching medicines is a pain in the butt. That is all. found the picture. Moo. Moo. Oh, that was, sorry, spider jump scare. That's Smudge, my guinea pig, as a spider. Sorry, it's not a real spider. It's a black guinea pig. And there was Coco. She is a beanie baby. Oh no, another cold? I also... Okay, guinea pig in a spider costume jump scare again. So there's Smudge. He had a cauldron as well. And then I also put him in Pipsqueak. Pipsqueak used to be the wizard because he had the long gray fur, so he looked very wizard. But yeah, I took a couple of pictures of him that year too. This was after Pip had passed, so it was just Smudgy. Aren't they cute? Ugh. I love them. Hi. Oh my god, have you been there this whole time? Can I help you? She's just been sitting there. I didn't realize. Are you coming up? No, it's an Artie. It's an Artemis. You coming? That's why I haven't picked her up, because if I pick her up, she'll be like, no, screw you. Hi, Kit Kat. I know that you probably want more food, but girl, you gotta take it easy. So last night I realized that one of my medicines that I just needed was in the office. And so I came out. It was like 3 a.m. I did not sleep well. And I came out and Artie was on her heated bed all curled up sleeping. And then Pippin was on the kitty couch all curled up and sleeping, and I'm like, my babies. My sweet babies. How is Artie doing? We must talk about the poop at some point. Okay. It's still not solid, but it is happening less. So I feel like that's an improvement. I stopped giving her the wet food because I was like, I want to get her on this like hydrolyzed diet completely. That way we can see if it is a sensitivity. Because even though like the wet food that they gave us, oh yes, it has like probiotics in it. Okay, but the food is still chicken based. And if she's having sensitivities to chicken, then all I'm doing is just aggravating like the probiotics don't even have a chance to work because they're just getting like flushed out of her system. Maybe. Hello. Since the last floor episode, she hasn't done that again. Knock on all the wooden things. Heyo. That. Hi. I'm glad it's less frequent too. I gave a big smoochie. She's like, ew, Mom. Mom. That's what I said. She's got hot girl tummy problems. Hot girl tummy. We are still doing the pumpkin, yeah. We're doing it twice a day now, so like we make sure that we're... Ma'am. No headbutting the mouse, ma'am. I posted a video about like what was going on, and a couple of people mentioned a few other things to like ask the vet about, which is why I wanted to share it, because I'm like, that's always the thing. Like when you talk to multiple people, someone's going to be like, oh, have you tried this, or have you asked about this? And like one of the things that they asked was like, oh, have they checked her pancreas? Because like my cat had the same sort of issues, and it was an indicator of like pancreatic issues. I said, I don't know. I feel like that would have been in the blood work that she had done. But I was like, I don't actually know. So I was thinking, okay, I'll make sure I ask that. You know, someone had mentioned thyroid issues, and I said, yes, that was one of the first things that I asked them to check, because I have thyroid issues, and I'm like, I know with cats, if they're hyperthyroid, cats tend to have thyroid problems later in life, that it can end up doing that. So I was like, yeah, her thyroid came back great. But I was like, I don't know about and then the other one, someone was like, my cat basically was diagnosed with like Crohn's disease. Like IBS kind of thing. So any improvement is good. I agree. Someone else was like, we did a steroid cream in their ear. Like, evidently you would like massage it into the ear. And that helped. Like, okay. So it's like I just made notes of everything. Here's Pip as a wizard. Ignore me. But yeah, he was such a good old man wizard. So yeah, she was on an IBS diet. She was on like a sensitive food. Literally, my Chewy order for that is called IBS No More, and it was like the canned food, and like it was all her food. So that's where I'm like, is it the protein? Like, can she not have chicken anymore for some reason? Like, yeah, look, literally. Oh, you can't see that. A witch Pip emote. Oh my god. And that's where part of me is wondering if everything that started the tummy issues is the neighbors watching her. But yeah, look, it's literally called IBS No More. My phone cover, my screen protector cracked. I have to switch it. So much cat food stuff that has chicken in it, yeah. Heck, even the hydrolyzed diet that she's getting is technically chicken-based. It just has this hydrolyzed... It's kind of like when you're lactose intolerant and you take a Lactaid pill and then you can have stuff with milk. They put like a thing that breaks down the enzyme so that they can eat it without any sensitivity to the food. But like the fact that even that's like chicken based, it's like trying different proteins. My first suggestion. Yep. So that's what we're going to do. The reason that we're doing the hydrolyzed diet for now is because we just wanted to get her stable. And I feel like switching her food over and over when you're dealing with a cat with IBS, like there's just a chance at that point that because you're switching it, she's still having issues, and it's not because she can't have this protein. Do you know what I mean? So it's like once we got, and we even talked to the vet about this, and it's like once we get her settled, we could then try adding other proteins. Here you go. You come sit. Like we could try adding in other proteins and see if she has any kind of reaction, and if like, oh, she's good on salmon, fabulous. Like, okay, I didn't love this before, but I'm done. Yeah, it could just be, you know, sometimes, is this really? I made this cozy spot for you and you're leaving me? That figures. Sometimes with animals too, they don't end up like... This is the same thing with people. I'm living proof of that. In the moment, you survive. Like, in the moment, you just get through. So, like, in the moment when these people were here, she wasn't showing signs of stress because there were strangers and she wasn't going to show that she was weak, if you will. And then it's like we came home and she fell apart because all of a sudden her safety was back, her people were back, and she could feel sick again. And you know, we're like that too. Where we'll push through until all of a sudden we're like, oh good, we're safe now, time to fall apart. She's like, thank God, Mom, I have felt so bad. Yeah. Animals are really good at hiding the illnesses, yep. It's why it's important to check things like their litter box habits or their grooming habits, or, you know, are they sleeping in weird places or not like they usually are, or, you know, fill in the blank, like... It's the same thing like with people though. Like I was holding it together earlier. You know, obviously I'm stressed to the max, and then my mom called. And I just fell apart on the phone because it was like I could fall apart on the phone, you know, and instead of being like, no, everything's fine, everything's great. And then I just heard my mom and I was like, you know, I fell to pieces. Have that effect on people. Yeah, we feel the stress, or we allow it to like come to the surface. Like every time James hugs me, I just cry again. And it's like, oh, sorry. We allow ourselves to really feel it, to process it, but only when we're safe, yeah. That's what's so hard sometimes about like trauma or things of that sort, because sometimes it takes us a while to feel safe and it takes us a while to be able to talk about it and process it. And I just like broke down in text to her. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We also get really good that we not realizing that we're masked up too. Yeah. Which is why sometimes, like, again, my mom or James will be like, "Are you okay? Like, you seem off." And I'm like, "Oh. Yeah, I guess." And sometimes I'm just like, or like earlier this week where mom was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I have my period and the cramps are awful." I'm like, "I'm sorry. I'm fine. I'm just angry." I am bloated. I am like cramping. The dog was drinking his water too loud. Hugs for everyone who needs it. Yeah. Absolutely. And here's the other thing, right? If you're like sitting here and you're like, "Man, I wish I had that." You guys have us. There's our Discord, and you're always welcome to come and chat. And like you're safe here with us. You know? Stayed in bed all day from cramping, all my muscles hurting. Ugh. It's really rude that our body gets that dramatic. Especially when you're dealing with like other things and you're like, "Body, do you really think that being pregnant right now is a good idea?" Because I assure you, it's most definitely not. Like, so dramatic. It's absurd. Hi, Elf. Oops. Alright, 96. What does this mean? Oh, okay. Evidently. No worries. Okay. Evidently. Drop loop. Center loop from previous stitch. Top loop neutral. See photo on page 7. Yes, please. What on earth? Where's page 7? What page am I on? Okay. Insert. This is a linked double or half double, draw up a loop in center loop from previous stitch. Draw up a loop in next half double crochet through the top loops in the usual manner. Yarn over and pull through all loops on hook. What? I'm thinking that this is just for decreases, but no, I have to do it in each stitch to end. I'm only showing this because it's a free pattern. So don't share patterns. Okay. To Google.
Here.
We're using the litter box. Are we peeing? Hi, what do we do? Can I see? Wait, stop. Can I see? Okay. Oh gosh, this video was already playing. Okay. Wait, come back. Oh, look at this. It doesn't look like that's what they're doing. Okay, hold on. I'm pulling up the pattern. Okay, again, hold on. Here's the website. Okay. It's a free pattern. You can see right here. Download free oh, no you can't. Go away. Download free pattern, okay? Free pattern. Alright. So here's this LNK HDC. Draw up a loop and center loop from previous stitch. Draw up a loop in next half double crochet through top loops in usual manner. Yarn over and draw through all loops on hook. See photos on page 7. So we go here to page 7. Like, these to me look like what it looks like doing decreases. Like, the way that they're doing it, it looks like it's to do tapers on the side. But this wants me to do it in every stitch. L&K HDC. And like, if you look at it, it's making it... Hi, KB! How are you? Yeah, see, LNK HDC. Oh! No, I'm looking at the right thing. Hi, KB. How are you? How was your stream? What were you getting up to today? Hi, come here, please. Come here. We're just, I'm figuring out a stitch for this kitty couch that we are making for Pippin. It's a chaise lounge. So it's a free pattern. There's a pinned link in chat if anyone would like to see. So I was just looking because I've never done a linked half double crochet stitch before. I think, all right, this person's finally... Let's see it not in the... There we go. Oh my god, what is this? This doesn't look like... Okay, ma'am, no. Right here. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for bringing everyone over. I appreciate it. Pulling up a loop from the center of the stitch before. RD. Honey. Okay. I'm watching now. Oh, of that stitch! Oh! I'm thinking of the stitch in the row below. Not this. I see. Artemis, ma'am, no. No. Okay. No. I don't want you up there. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so where do they want me to go through on this pattern? Because I don't know if it's exactly the same as that one. Let me take a peek here again. Drop a loop in... Yeah, see, draw up a loop in center loop of previous stitch. What? Okay. Draw up a loop through center stitch of previous loop. Draw up a loop through next stitch. You are gonna make me lose my mind today, kid. Oh gosh, and ads are about to start. Okay. Well, we at least figured it out, so we can... Hi. You need to not be on the desk. I'm busy. You can sit on my lap and I will pet you. I will love on you and snuggle you, but you don't need to be on the desk. You don't... Do you see? This is the paw smack desk, mother. The desk. Oh, okay, sure. Okay. Well, we figured out this stitch. We'll come back and we'll get going. About halfway through, we're gonna switch over to K-pop Demon Hunter Cross Stitch. So we're starting stitches. Interesting. This is very. Oh my gosh. Oh, go, KB. Yes, I'll make you a raid star too. Sorry, there was a lot happening when you came in. But thank you again so much for the raid. Anyone who came over who is new, welcome in. My name is Megan. I'm so sorry I didn't welcome you before. My brain, I needed to figure this out. That was Artemis, the orange girl kitty on the desk being a pain in my butt. But we love her. And we're working, like I said, on a kitty couch today. So, welcome in. I'll see you all in a few minutes after this ad. All right. Thank you all very much. Oh, crud. Nailed it. Thank you so much for sitting through ads. If you got any, I appreciate you. Okay, I think I got this figured out. Also, KB, I know you probably have already left, but there's your raid star, and you're now in my jar. Also, hi, Steph. Welcome in. Okay, so I did a couple, but I want to make sure that I'm doing this right. So, Petrichor, you said that you do this stitch. So I'm going to go through here and yarn over, and then go through here and yarn over, and then pull through all three. Okay. And you said that you always do this as like almost like a foundation chain? Is there a reason? I don't know what the reason is for this. Like, this feels like a much slower... Why am I doing this instead of just half doubles? Like, I feel like this is gonna take forever. Nope. Does it make it stronger? Doesn't leave the chain too. Oh, I do like a stacked do you mean on the chain? Cuz I just like I did a foundation chain instead of leaving chains unworked. I get what you mean there. And I don't do chain twos at the beginning. I normally do like there's like a stacked single crochet thing that you can do instead of chaining two so that you don't get that gap at the beginning. The annoying thing when it was just a half double crochet, I could do it while I did other stuff. I didn't have to look. I'm gonna have to look, I feel like, for this. Because I'm not used to it. Whichever looks better. Nice, you finished those rows quick. So which stitch do I go through when I come back? I feel like this is gonna take forever. Have a ruffle butt! Oh my gosh, I love those. They're so cute. The little like ruffle butt bathing suits also are like so cute. Artie is thirsty. take these out now so that they stop smacking the thing. Oh, Artie, I love you so much. Can you stop? See if she uses it, yeah. It's hard when they're little and continue to grow to buy things out of season. Because you're like, maybe I got a really good deal, or maybe I just bought something to donate it. Not really into water. Watch, she's gonna love it. She's gonna be like a fish. Settles down for bath time, pour water over her face sometimes so she's used to it. That's smart. She's a cutie. Ugh, this is gonna take 17 years to make this. Hate water, anything on your face? Mom, are you still here or are you... I just saw your text. Y'all, can I be so for real? hell's the difference? Have I just not done enough rows that I see it? Yeah, we can do a puzzle. Absolutely. Look at this. Look at this baby. This is the kitty that the Ryans found and took in. Look at how beautiful. I know. They have, look at, they have like a little bit, I don't know if it's color, like something, like if it's stripies on their tail, or if it's just their fur pattern. Because there's another, hold on. This was the first picture that I got. He says, "You stinky. I smell something. Ew." But yeah, see how, like, I can't tell if it's coloring, if it's dirt, if they're all white. I can't tell. Look at your face. Baby. And last I checked, they weren't sure if it was a boy or a girl. Less gaps with link stitches than regular half double. Yeah? Okay. Oh, we were going to do a tiger. Wait, I was like, there was an animal that we were going to do. Aha. And then I couldn't remember, but I did. Ooh! Wait, there's pretty. Look at them all. This was like in the wild cat section. That one's cool too. Oh, you can't see my mouse. This baby. Baby, please. Okay. The baby. Don't know why it didn't post it here, but there we go. There we go. Happy puzzling. feel like after this row, we'll switch over to Genu. That'll be about halfway. What do we think? Or wait. No. Wait. Yeah. My brain short-circuited, sorry. Beep boop. Or do we want to switch over at like 5 o'clock? And do Genu for the last hour. Whenever you're at a good place to pause. Okay. Ah, Putrid Lips is back. Puzzled names are wild sometimes. That's me! Unhinged. No. Do you ever yell at your yarn when it like comes off the hook or the needles or whatever? You're just like, get back on there. Absolutely not. Oops. You do? Okay. Did you all see that they're doing another K-pop Demon Hunters in theaters? Sing-along. Thingy. Do people not do that? Weird. Wait, what looks terrifying? Oh, we had a good time when we went. Ugh, I really hope I can sleep tonight. I did not sleep last night. I'm tired. Like the last time that I had looked at the clock, it was 3:30. Yeah. There was a part of me that just wanted to be like, screw it and like stay up. Like, what's the point? But then I was like, no, if you fall asleep now, you'd still get at least a couple of hours of sleep. Like, and that's better than none. But yeah, barely. We'll do one more row and then we'll switch to Genu. Mostly just because this took me a little while to figure out what the heck I was doing. Oh, also, let me... My tape measure stuck. Okay. So every, like, it's like 3/4 of an inch every 2 rows. Because I have to do this until it's 7 inches. Ugh. I can't believe I've never done this stitch before. I love that even though you might be a crafter for a while, I feel like there's always new stuff to learn. New stitches, new techniques, new patterns. It's fun. I like that the tiger's eyes are just like sitting in the middle of the puzzle. I kind of want to be like, derp a derp. Make it abstract. Found them right away, yeah. So what's everybody else working on today? Anyone crafting or gaming? You know, we got some puzzle peeps. Crafting mini blob animals. I love that. Like the ones you posted in Discord. They're cute. And your experiment was interesting. With the yarn over, yarn under. I like the colors you picked too. Or like the multicolor yarn, I should say. Hello again. She like wants more food. Oh, that's fine. A Carnivine. Hi again. Phew, thank goodness you're here. I didn't know what I was gonna do without you. Got a whole range of pretty yarns. That's always fun. Hey, yo. Hi. Artie says, camera, don't focus on the craft, focus on me. I am more beautiful. You are so beautiful. She's the inspector. Cause per. But yes, she's or no, that was it. She's the supervisor. That was it. Supervisor. Hi, raccoon. Yeah? You check everything. Make sure it's up to the quality that you demand. Meets your high standards. Yeah. Supervisor Artemis. Oh my goodness, look at this ham. Back to the one you were working on before stream. Whoops. Do you see the mouses moving? Oh, you stopped looking. Y'all, she was watching your cursors. Because there's a bunch of them. She was like, okay, bye. Okay, bye. Almost at 1.5 inches. We gotta get to 7. Fantastic. That's not gonna take forever. I'm gonna do all of this and Pippin's never gonna use it. Hey, James. She wants food again. Should I give her more? I also love how aggressive you come in because for whatever reason your caps locks is always on when you're gaming. So you're always like, yeah, give her more. It's just funny. Okay. Alright, I'll give her more then. Okay. You hungry? Now, in like 2 seconds, Pippin's gonna come in like a wrecking ball and be like, I heard there's food? Hey, Mom, did you and Dad ever watch K-pop Demon Hunters? On Netflix? The other day, I saw someone choreographed a really amazing tap dance to one of the songs. And I was going to send it to you, but then I was like, Mom probably hasn't seen it yet. Ryan did and he liked it? Yeah. We did. We liked it. But yeah, someone choreographed a crazy good tap piece. I have it saved. I can send it to you, even if you won't necessarily know the song. I sent it to you. It's on Instagram. You're excited for Genu? I'm glad. I gotta, let me open up Pinterest again. Open up my pattern. I am, yep. Because that's the outfit that she's in. So that's what I was just looking at. Like, what I'll probably end up doing is how I did her clothes like underneath. So his body, right, will probably be hoodie color. Like this color will be his torso. And then I'll make a jacket that will go over top of it. And I can add like a little pocket to make it look like a hoodie. But it probably won't. It'll just be like skin. Yeah, I know, Pippin. It's not your food though, baby. Now, we never see his arms fully in this. Like, so I think that I'll just do the arms peach, because we start with the arms. There's so many thirsty fan arts on Pinterest. Like, I just typed in K-pop Demon Hunters Genu. Okay, this is a good one. This is a good reference. Oh, this one too. Like, I need that, like... That's such a great picture. Okay. So we start with the arms. Yeah, The sleeves on the jacket are like pushed up, yeah. Rumi doesn't have shoes either. So I'm looking at this picture and I'm like, oh yeah, and that's a good picture of his shoes. And then I'm like, am I gonna give them shoes? I have to. I mean, I can. Can you all hear James yelling in the other room? I mean, not yelling, but he's being loud. No, okay. I can't. Their feet are too big. I wish. It's now, I guess, Sharns for the day. James didn't earn his S today. He's a singular James. Pippin's mad because I took the food away from her. She's like, why does Artie get food whenever? Because she's underweight right now. From pooping her brains out, Pippin, that's why.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my
What
arm?
a time for a resub.
Ugh.
That's a lot of months.
That is a lot of
Megano
months.
Tua.
Emily, thank you for the 55 months. What color paper star would you like? Thank you so much. I have to show my parents again how to do the Amazon Prime subs. What color is there the most of left? Well, the thing is that I cut up these paper strips myself out of just like regular pieces of paper. So like I actually just kind of refilled some because they were running low. But there is like kind of a tealy blue that people haven't used a lot of. Yeah, 2 hours is plenty of time for him to have been able to redeem it. He's no longer James. That one? Okay. Hi. Yes, I will grab that for you as soon as I finish this round. Do you all want to see the silliest thing that Patch did earlier? I showed my mods, but I was like cry laughing. Oh, James just, he didn't redeem the James button, so you just saw that. So, I was lying on the bed having an existential meltdown, as you do. Because I, you know, just, there's a lot of stuff happening right now. And the overwhelm is it's a new level. So, I was lying in bed, James was like stroking my hair, and Patch pushed the baby gate open. It wasn't closed all the way. So he decided he wanted to come down the hall, but then he was upset because he couldn't leave after he checked on us. And so I was like, are you in the bathroom, like, being a menace? And so one of his nicknames is Doodle. And so I was like, Doodle, come here. And that's, normally used because, like, in a fun way. So y'all, he came running into the bedroom. Hi. I'm so glad you're back. I missed you. You ate, though, and I'm not giving you more food. I don't know where it's all going. See, if they didn't check her thyroid, I'd be like, yo, she's hyperactive. Like, her thyroid has got to be out of control. Because she's just like, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. And that's a mood. Okay. Emily, here's your blue star. Thank you again for the resub. I appreciate it. Bless you. Alright. So, I immediately rewound the video. Okay. So there. Me, James, snuggle. I have my weighted plushie on my lap. There's the balloon pillow from Allison that gets put on our bed whenever we make it. Okay? You ready? I don't know why he decided to leap so far away from the bed. Why? Like, I don't know why he took off there, but... And it's just James going, ooh, and then the giggles, like, it just... Why did you do that? What were you thinking, bud? That was so far from where you needed to be. He was so excited. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna jump up on the bed. I haven't done that in ages. And I'm like, there's a reason you haven't done that in ages. He was so excited. He's like, Mom's calling me. She must want me to join her. Yeet. See, it's hard when you have a pup who is reactive because you have to, like, keep your rules very consistent. Because I would love to just let him sleep in bed with me while James is gone. But then when he comes back, he'll be like, well, why did the rules change? So I can't do that. Even though I'd be like... But then he would be very confused. And that's not fair to him. Okay, I don't know what happened to my timer. It changed. But it's points time. It's giveaway time. Whoop whoop. Alright. So if you've not been here before, right now we are giving away 2 points randomly during stream, right? Like, it'll just happen. I set a timer and it just goes off. So exclamation point ticket, you'll win 2 points that you'll get to put towards whatever craft you want to see me do next Friday. If you get here early at, like, the beginning of stream, you can also claim first, second, or third, which will give you points as well. So go ahead and get some tickets. We'll probably pull it after ads, just because I feel like they're gonna play in 3 minutes. It's in the basement. Yeah, it's set up in the basement. So we would just bring the computer down, like the laptop down, the one that I would use when I streamed from like the bedroom or the kitchen. Yeah, so we would have Maple with us, being a menace. I didn't use that running stitch marker. Hey. It's right here if you want the rest. A cute menace. The cutest. I shared a picture in Discord of how he likes to snuggle at night with his butt way up in the air. What? Like, what a weirdo. Like, he'll come up and he'll put his head on my lap or on like the little computer armrest thingy, and then he sticks his butt up in the air, and you either booty pat him or like pet him, but like I put a little emoji there so that you don't have to see it. But look at him. Hey, yo! Scratch my bum! Yeah, otherwise it's just like boy bits right there in the camera. But it cracks me up when he does that, so I had to get a picture. Okie doke. Enjoy dinner. Alright, ads are about to play. Go ahead, get your tickets while we have ads, and then we'll come back and we'll pull a winner. Alright, get a snack, get a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, and I'll see you in a few.